All right. Welcome to Rovi TV. This is Trey, and we're going to dive into fabricators. Well, what's a fabricator? I'm on a potato computer, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Decentraland so we can get this rolling. But a fabricator is where we craft items, wearables right now, accessories for the Rovi AI game. So accessories are actually going to be things that boost stats for the Rovies, but until that's enabled, we can only craft them and get random generated stats. So I'm gonna go to my location, we're gonna go up to the fabricator and start fabricating an accessory. Now the accessory that I think is worth the accessory I'm kind of focusing on fabricating right now is for battery life, because I'm just assuming that people are going to have their stats. Everybody's going to be worried about numbers, but no matter what stat they have, they're probably going to want to do whatever they're doing for more time. And later on in the game, battery is going to be the amount of time that a Rovi can go and do things like battle or play versus environment, which would be PvE. So battle is going to be PvP, player versus player, and then playing versus the environment is going to be PvE. And that's where we have the glitch gates and stuff like that. So that'll be in a later training. I think the next basic day training is going to be about the glitch gate, but I'm focusing on the items, the game assets that actually have been built out. They're part of the roadmap and they're usable. They're things that we want to use later, but the features haven't all been created. And that's why we're in the alpha test of 2022. We're trying to get all this stuff out there so avatars in Decentraland can play some Rovi. Here we go. So this is my Rovi Reddit location. So if you ever get to one of our locations, that's my avatar dancing, and you see things like this, that is Decentraland trying to just kind of catch up with the rendering. I have Rovies that I could digitize here, but they're actually delegated to my other account because I'm trying to get some of this DXP when it gets started. And the game changes so quick you don't always get advance notice. So right now it doesn't look like I have enough money to craft anything. I have 9 gears. This is my fabricator. A craft takes at least 1,500 gears, and you can click on these little droplets, or to move the menu up and down. So there's one that's 2,000. That's why I was scrolling at the bottom, the OG backpack. But I want one of the other items. So I thought I had money. Let me go check my account. Now the way I would suggest checking an account, this is Rovi Reddit. I like the links on the right side. I'm gonna go to the leaderboard. Under the leaderboard, it's a whole DApp, it's an application, but you get a lot of stats. And one of the stats is your actual balance. Now this is my other account, so I'm gonna have to remind it which account I'm on. Maybe I'm not on the one I thought I was, so I'm gonna go switch wallets. Yep, that's all it was. So I was on the incorrect wallet. So that's going to refresh to my current account, but it also asked me to verify that I own that wallet. So in MetaMask, I'm just going to go ahead and approve that transaction. That allows the page to update, and there's my main account. So yeah, I thought I had the gears, but I haven't claimed them. So I have 3,000 gears, but I need to go and claim them. So when I click on reward, I can go, no, back up. I have 3,000 gears. I was on the wrong account. Okay. Extra points for anybody that caught that. That was a test. So now when I go into Decentraland, which actually means I need to refresh the page and sign out. All right. Welcome back, true believers. I tell you, I hope I fast forwarded this and did some really cool edits, because I waited a long time, people. All right, rewind. Here we go. Second floor, going to my fabricator. So When I mouse over the Fabricator, it's going to show the number of the model. So this is a 265821. It is not currently busy. If it were busy, you would see numbers over the top of it. You're going to see in a moment because it'll be counting down to when it's complete. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. I have the credits now because it was from the other account before. So 3,000 credits. That's enough to purchase something in here. I'm going to enhance my battery. Oh, I forgot which one works for battery. Let me go over to Rovi Reddit. Rovi Reddit has an article about the accessory, so 2 of them give battery boost. I like the bearish time with the bear ears, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some bear ears. Let's click on craft. I'm gonna approve a wallet, assign my wallet, or approve a transaction. There we go. Back it up. I'm gonna approve a transaction with my wallet. It's asking me twice, so I'm gonna just try this one more time because it should just be one request. Yep, I clicked it twice before. I don't know what happens if you approve 2. It would just be the second one would get canceled because the Fabricator's busy. So now there we go. I'm back up so you can see I'm all happy. Yay! I am making bearish ears. And that's it. So it clapped, but it didn't start, and it took the money. So last time this happened, I need to refresh. So I'm actually going to refresh the page. And there's the number we want to see. So it was just a refresh issue. And that happens with Decentraland because these are really applications running on top of the Decentraland operating system. And every once in a while, you just got to hit refresh. So there we go. I got to head to work, but we'll come back here in a day and claim this and see what we get. Fingers crossed. You can get anywhere between a 1 and a plus 30. So we want plus 30. Here we go. We are on the final moments of this accessory being crafted. Now that was 23 hours that it took to craft this meta, or it's not a meta, it's an accessory, but 23 hours. So what accessory are we going to get? Oops. Let's take a look. I have an article on Rovi Reddit for the Fabricator META. There it is. And what I like about it is it actually, I took time to categorize all these accessories. So there's defense accessories, battery boost, strength boost, intellect. These are all attributes or stats that Rovis have when they're created. So once they're minted, usually before you purchase them on OpenSea, you open them from the supercharger. They get random stat numbers. And I'm not sure what the max stat number is, but here is what we're crafting. It's called Bearish Times. That's the address, the smart contract address right there. There's 21 minted. There's going to be a supply of 500. So one thing that I don't hear talked about accessories a lot, they're very limited. They're more limited than the Rovis. So right now we have 500 of these. Let's assume there's 500 of each. I think there might be 12 of those, just guessing. So, ooh, it's ready. I talked right through it. Okay, I talked longer than a minute, but here it is. Bearish Times is ready, it's ready. And I click on it. Oh, let me back up. You see how I'm dancing? I'm so excited that I just got my Bearish Times. That's all you get. I should have been prepared. But your avatar will emote. Mine danced. In the MetaZone account, we'll go to my assets. And then under assets, we have Bearish Times, and I got a 21. Yes. So you get randomized bonuses when you craft these items. It's still loading. And so the bonus on this one came out to a 21. I think because I just crafted it, everything's updating through the system. So I see it in my bigger list, but I'm not seeing it in the very specific when I go to look at this item. But 21 is really good. I've been pretty fortunate to have most over 15. I also paid for it with a 1. I crafted a 1. And I've been lucky enough to win some prizes. So yeah, join the weekly calls. You'll get bonuses, or you'll get giveaways like these with random attributes. So okay, so it doesn't say here that it boosts the battery. I just want to kind of go back to that specific thing, but it does say it here. So this is in alpha testing. There's going to be some updates to the UI so that you can kind of see this information wherever you look. I know that's focus for a little bit later, but right now we're just trying to like connect everything, make sure it works. But thanks for watching.